What's up, everybody? This is Master Ian Gamer, and welcome to a very exciting day for Overwatch fans everywhere. Yes, indeed. We finally, officially got our trailer, our gameplay trailer for the new upcoming hero, Juno. Whew. It's been a long time coming. It's always exciting when things like this happen, because it's like the before and the after. Like leading up to her reveal, it's like, what are her abilities going to be? What's she going to be like in game? And now we've seen it. At least the trailer. We haven't actually played her yet. But that is coming up so soon. I'm so excited. Ooh. I cannot wait to play her. How are you all doing today? Hello, Peter, Scorpio, Narusa, Disciple of Kovacs, Double Edge, Knuckles, Tinte, SMG. Got a bunch of people in chat. Well, a bunch of people tuning in at the very least. I hope you all are having a lovely day. I hope you're all excited with the reveal because, oh my. Had your coffee? It's good to hear Double Edge. So hyped for this? Is Juno replacing Chibi Kiriko? Oh. I think we'll be delving into that here today. Hello, Wordplay. Welcome. Rex King as well. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about here today because Venture's out, Juno's in. You know, let's be real, Venture's been out for a while. But Juno is very much in at the moment. Yeah, let's... I kind of want to... Here, maybe this is what we'll do. I'll bring in the trailer so that we can sort of watch through it. So we can sort of talk about everything, because I already did my whole video breaking it down, but I would like to do sort of like a step-by-step breakdown, you know how it is. So let me find it. Let's get this set up here real quick. You're in class? Well, rip Scorpio. Hope class goes well, though. Okay, let me get everything shut up here. I am kind of flying by the seat of my pants a bit. Put this here, and then get this set up here. Okay. Now, if I go in and do this, and then do this. Okay. Put that over there. I don't know that we need the audio for it. Well, I guess we might as well have the audio for it. Hold on. Make it quiet. Once you get a close-up of her gun, which I like, seeing that right off the bat. How do aliens look in Scribblenauts? That's actually a good question. I don't know what they look like. They might just look like gray aliens. Already having creative ideas for Juno gameplay thumbnails. Also, yes, hello, Willow, welcome.
One step at a time.
So there we go. There she is. There she is in her very... Somebody described it as girly pop, and I think that's a good way of describing her overall aesthetic. She's very, like, cutesy in, like, a retro sort of sense, which I like. That's very distinct. She's very cute, yes, and I'm glad they've leaned into that.
I am prepared to cause trouble.
So we get, first up, her Medi Blaster, which is an interesting weapon in that it's like Ana's, where the same shots will heal allies, hurt enemies. Very simple mechanic for it. And it is an SMG, a burst fire SMG, which is very interesting because back at BlizzCon, they're like, oh, it was going to be a smart SMG, which we actually see those smart mechanics elsewhere in her kit, interestingly. They originally said it was going to be a smart SMG. They scrapped that idea. What she does have is still an SMG. Interesting. In a way, I'm kind of surprised how little seems to have changed from that initial concept and what they said about it. Gives you diva vibes? Oh, definitely. Hello, SMGH. Welcome back. Were you not here earlier? I like the little, like, magnetic, I'm assuming, like, ammo clip that goes into the gun.
Yes, I got one. We will kick up a dust storm.
So she has this, the glide boost, which seems a lot like Echo's glide ability, but more horizontal, I think. She has the passive, which is the double jump. She double jumps and then can hover after double jumping. And I don't think we know how long she can continue hovering. I doubt it's infinite. But she can double jump, hover, and then also use glide boost to get more horizontal mobility. Interesting. They dumbed down the SMG. Well, hello, Pixel Ghost. Yeah, I have a lot of overarching thoughts about Juno, but I want to get through just sort of talking about all this real quick. Yeah, we can see her sort of gliding. It looks very similar to Echo's, like, hang glider type flight mechanics.
No maneuvering out of this.
Like, really similar to Echo, which, you know, isn't necessarily a bad thing. Her melee is a kick. All right, I like that. If she's always levitating, then sure, why not? Zen does it, why shouldn't she? We get a nice shot of her most valuable asset, which, no surprises there. And then we get pulsar torpedoes. Oh, these are going to be interesting. I think this is for sure going to be her most divisive ability. And also the one that we probably see getting tweaked the most going forward. Because this is a multi-target, auto-locking, auto-homing heal/damage. I think people are going to hate this ability. I think a lot of people are going to hate this ability because it's an auto-lock, and people don't like auto-locks. We don't know what the healing or damage numbers on this are. We don't know how much it heals, how much it hurts. We don't know the cooldowns. But I think this is going to be her divisive ability. This is going to be the thing that people disagree about and complain about the most.
Hold on.
Thanks for the help.
Threat neutralized.
So that was probably a little highlight intro we just saw there, I'm betting. Back that up a bit.
Threat neutralized.
Yeah, that's almost certainly a highlight intro right there. She's using a TF2 base jumper. Another Widow victim. Oh, yeah, Widow is going to have a field day taking out Space Ranger. Juno. I still got to get used to calling her Juno. I keep wanting to call her Space Ranger. Sigma should kick now? He definitely should. I'm worried that she's too versatile, aka akin to Brig at launch, or Brig now. Basically, she's going to be a broken powerhouse or jack of all trades. I'm not going to say that yet because, well, first of all, I'm willing to bet she has, like, no tanking capacity whatsoever. So I don't think she's going to cover the tank bases at all. Damage-wise, I don't know. We don't know how much damage she deals. We don't know how much she heals. Until we see those numbers, we really can't make that sort of comparison about her. I'm willing to bet she's going to be a little strong on release, because I think Blizzard just intentionally does that at this point. But we'll have to see the numbers. It's like she has space magic, basically. People hated Symmetra's autolock. Yeah. Yeah, they hated the autolock, and that had short range, single target. This is presumably at least medium range, if not long. Multi-target. I think people are going to complain about the auto-locking thing a lot. The way the torpedoes aren't even ability, it's her secondary fire. But I think it's still going to have a cooldown, is the thing. It's going to be like it's going to be like Soldier's Helix rocket. Technically, that's a secondary fire for him, but it has a cooldown. I'm thinking that's how it's going to be. Typical, the Malga survived. Of course. Do you think it could be like High Noon, slows her down while using it and charges up the longer she holds it, does more healing damage the longer it's held? I don't think it slows her, because we see her using it while airborne.
Hold on.
Like that. So, like, granted, it could be that she's using it with her other ability, and thus she's not being slowed by it. I wouldn't be surprised, because we know it's hold down, like, alt fire. So if you're on a PC, it's right mouse button, hold down right mouse button, then click to shoot. I wouldn't be surprised if while holding down right mouse button and you get the little, like, pod things on the side view here, like this, like that. I wouldn't be surprised if she has slower movement during that. That's possible. And we don't know how long it really takes to lock on. Like, we can kind of see here, but I don't know if it's going to be, like, the range has to do with it. If it's, like, farther away targets take longer to lock on, or what the deal is, or what the range is in terms of how far. Like, it looks like everyone across the entire screen gets focused here, so it doesn't seem like you have to keep your crosshair remotely on the target like you would with Moira's suck. But I don't know. We really need to see, like, how it really just plays, basically. She looks very squishy. She probably is going to be very squishy. And a Winged Mikey, welcome to the stream. Like, she can easily move around and even shoot heals and damage without having to switch around to power up and heal like Mercy. It does seem like a streamlined kit in that regard, and which I do appreciate. And Osegev, welcome as well. And Jerry, which country's hero is this? I saw somebody say she's Vietnamese. I haven't seen that officially confirmed by Blizzard yet, but I believe she's Vietnamese from some of the stuff I've seen. That might not be true, though. That might just be people speculating. I haven't, like, verified it. And it would make sense because we don't have any Vietnamese heroes. Smell a new Blizzard favorite and a Curie downfall. We will talk about that. Possibly Chinese due to her parents working at Lijiang, but her birthplace is probably Mars. It could be Chinese. I mean, Lijiang presumably hires people from all over. I wouldn't say it's exclusively Chinese people. Devs are displaying it as a secondary, separate from her abilities, but the devs always have sucked at describing abilities. Yeah, this ability 100% has a cooldown. Like, there's no way this doesn't have a cooldown. I think it's going to work like Soldier's Helix rockets. Are you thinking Widow level frail? We haven't actually seen her health pool, have we? We don't know if she's a standard squishy health or if she's lower than that. I'm betting it's going to be standard health for Juno.
Hold on.
She doesn't seem so mobile or like long range that I would expect her to have like a mini health pool, basically. When's the test weekend? Tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. We're taking an early look at her here today from the trailer they released. No Snooshi Boy, welcome to the stream. Okay, now let's
Thanks for the
see
help.
this.
Threat neutralized. Let's go. The fight is not over. Hyper ring out.
The Hyper Ring. This is going to be an interesting one. It's so simple. It's such a simple ability that I'm like, I don't know. There's not much to say about it. It's like a racing game speed ring, basically. You go through it to get a boost. It's like Amp Matrix if it gave you a speed boost. It's like Tsune Rush if it was just like a single ring. Guess no Fortnite stream this weekend? Probably not. I'll probably be streaming Overwatch again on Sunday instead of Fortnite because of the playtest. Can the ability stack with Lucio's speed boost? Probably not. Although it is interesting they actually show her playing alongside Lucio here. Because we know there's like a cap to how speed boosts work. How a lot of boosts work, actually. I don't know. I guess we'll see. It's a mini version of Kitsune. It kind of is. It kind of is like a mini Kitsune Rush that only gives you the speed boost.
Maximum velocity.
And then they also get that, which I'm not sure if this is supposed to be suggesting that you get like a super jump with it, where it's like the speed gives you just like higher momentum in terms of jumping. Because like all the heroes jump up there. Like she can obviously get up there with her passive, and Winston can get up there with his jump normally. But we also see Mei get up there. And so it's like, I don't know if this is teasing like a super jump or what. Because they didn't mention any sort of super jump in the ability sheet they gave out. But I'm guessing you can get some sort of bonus mobility like that. Maybe a short low gravity effect, possibly. Can't tell what her accent is if she has one. Yeah, her accent is a bit ambiguous, I would say. Which might be intentional since she's from Mars, and it's like, oh, maybe that's the Martian accent. It's something that doesn't exist in the real world, which would be cool if they did something like that. But it might also just be the VA's like tone with it. No, this isn't the voice actress. Hearing it against almost sounds like Miraculous Ladybug. I don't know what her voice sounds like off the top of my head, so I wouldn't know how to compare. Hyper Ring Kitsune plus Nemesis form equals JoJo accurate punching. Want to know the heal numbers? She looks like a healthy mix of heals and utility, which is good. Yes. The fact she does have such strong utility makes me think her damage probably isn't going to be that high. But we'll see. Wrecking Ball about to travel the whole map in 2 seconds. Oh, she's going to play so well with Wrecking Ball. She's going to go great with Wrecking Ball, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, yes. I love it. You love to see it. Let's get going then. Ultimate time.
Blocking satellite vector.
Orbital Ray. Space Laser. So they did clarify how this works. This is a walking laser, so to say. In that when you deploy it, it moves forward gradually. And everyone in like the area of it, you can even see it has like an AoE ring around it that's beyond just where the laser's actually hitting. Yeah, you can kind of see like the waves going out. Everybody in there gets healing and damage boost, which is cool. That's a unique sort of support ultimate, but also is very much a support ultimate. I like that. Juno's going to go great with dive comp, definitely. Animations are some of the best we've seen in a long time. Yes, the animations are great. She feels so floaty and light. I'm really curious to see how it feels like, mechanically to play her in game. And knowing Blizzard, they're really good at having, like, movement feel good in Overwatch. So I have high expectations. Juno Death Star. Due to how much airtime she gets, Malga ult will be a good counter. Yeah, probably. Hello, Bumblebee. Welcome. Alright, so keep going through.
Now that's more like.
Whoa! Look out! Here I come!
There's something funny about Mei killing Malga by just punching him. Yeah, and so that's basically it then. We then get... That's presumably a victory pose. We get a lot of like little shots of her throughout that are probably going to be emotes or highlight intros. Like this could be a highlight intro. Here.
Whoa! Look out! Here I come! No signs of enemy life detected.
That could be either an emote or a highlight intro there. It's kind of hard to tell. In the frame with the Winston, you notice the gun was blue. New visual effect for damage boost, maybe. Yeah, it seems like it. Wonder just how useful her ult will be. Feels like ults like this are either executed great or a niche, so you hope the ult works great. I will say, I think this ultimate is going to be a good one in terms of it fitting the hero herself, at the very least. The past couple, like Malga and Venture, their ultimates I still think feel weird. Venture's, it's so weird because it forces them to reposition when they ult. And then Malga's cage fight is still just ass for the most part. So I'm inclined to say this one's going to work well for Venture, the space laser. And thematically, it's perfectly on point. Although it is kind of interesting. I guess it implies that she still has, like, a spaceship up in orbit somewhere. Which, like, I guess makes sense. Maybe, like, the pod she crashed down in was just, like, an escape pod type thing from whatever ship she actually took back from Mars. And the rest of the ship is still just up there orbiting. But I do like that we're getting a space laser. Space lasers are always cool. Seems like a defensive ult to be used to create space. I don't know. The fact that it moves makes me think it would be better offensively, because you use it to push into a position. But it's probably not going to move so fast that, you know, you couldn't use it defensively. You just have to position it right. Hello, Victor. So what's left for this season? That is a good question. James DeCall, thank you so much for the £2 super chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. Juno Jade gun day one. Let's go. I wonder what her Jade weapon will look like. I mean, we can go back to where we get the look at. Yes. You can just sort of imagine what that would look like, Jade. It's interesting how much that looks like.
Thank you.
What does it look like? What does it look like? Why am I blanking on this?
Odds of success.
It looks very medical in its design, which I think is cool for a weapon that is a healing weapon, technically. It looks like an injection type thing. Like kind of like a nail gun, but more like a futuristic, like, vaccine injector type thing that you'll see in a lot of sci-fi, where it's just like, you know, they press it to the arm and just go, and then just like injects the vaccine or whatever medicine. I really like this weapon design. I think the weapon itself actually looks really cool. Looks very Portal. Yeah, overall, she does feel very Portal with her aesthetics and everything, especially with the hyper ring. Thinking more like a drill or soldering gun. Kind of does look like a soldering gun. And yeah, drill-like. You think her drones will get the weapon gold Jade weapons gets to? Ooh, that's a good question. Tinte? I'm actually not sure. They might. Yeah, at least these parts that we see here in the first person point of view. I wouldn't be surprised if those turn jade or gold, respectively. It's like something a doctor puts in your ear. Yeah, I guess kind of like that too. Subnautica weapon. There you go. I think it's so cool the space character's way of flying is using moon gravity, but why isn't she from the moon? Were they too afraid to have 2 colonies on the moon? I mean, it just wouldn't make as much sense given what's already been established about the lunar colony. It would be very weird to be like, oh, there's actually another colony that's up there, populated by actual people still. I think it makes more sense to say there's a Mars colony, even though they completely pulled the Mars colony out of their ass just so they could make this hero, but still. How old is she? We don't know. We don't know how old she is. I think it is safe to say she's not Jai at this point. Not only because she has her own name. That isn't Jai, it's June. Juno. Why do I call her June? I don't know why I butcher her name so much. It's still trying to get over from Space Ranger to Juno. People want to call her June. And yeah, she's definitely a lot younger. I'm going to assume she's in her early 20s. Probably around the same age as Kiriko. Group you're going to be playing tomorrow so you can play as Juno. Nice. Her actual name is Teo Min. Oh, interesting. There were a couple shots of her suit, which let's see if we can sort of nab some of them. Because there's a few little details that we see in some of the close-ups.
One small step at a time.
I really like the music in this trailer, too.
I am prepared to cause trouble.
Yeah, so I guess it's like on the front there that says Teo Min. Yep. Let me make that bigger. Bigger. Yeah. I might not be pronouncing it right, but yeah, that is possibly her name. I guess that would make sense with her nationality. Although I guess Juno then is just like... Is Juno just like her call sign? They completely abandoned Space Ranger then, if that's the case. Which I guess makes sense. I mean, that was never intended to be her name to begin with. It was just a placeholder working title. But there's another little detail here.
Administering aid. Yes, I got one. We will kick up a...
Right there. You can see she has the red Project Red Promise patch, and then above it, Juno. It's like a little patch that she put on. So, yeah. So she definitely has like Juno's like her own sort of name, I guess you'd say. I don't know. Yeah, I guess Juno could just be what she calls herself, kind of. Does her ammo blink into her gun? That's cool. I think it's a magnetized thing. Here, let's...
Administering aid.
Yeah, that looks magnetized to me, the way it goes in. Do you think she sounds a little too similar to Diva? No, I'd say she sounds pretty distinct from Diva. Diva has a more, like, shrill pitch to her voice. Juno's voice is very soft. James DeCall with another £2. Thank you so much. Origin story and legendary skins, though. Well, we aren't gonna...
I'm gonna kick every one of you in the face.
That was weird.
So any skins she ends up getting, we won't see those until Season 12 for sure. Origin Story is also probably not going to release until like the week before Season 12. So regardless of whether either of those do exist or not, we're not going to see them for like a month still. Yeah, I saw the timestamps you put for the different stuff. Just saying 20 is a highlight intro. Yeah, this is probably a highlight intro right there. I wonder what her default highlight's gonna be.
Hey, arigato. Thank you.
They move to 56. What you're saying? It's another highlight intro. Oh yeah, this is the one we saw before. $117.
Blocking satellite vector.
Yeah, that's probably a highlight. Yeah, and the hello animation I know we saw.
No signs of enemy life.
Yeah, that's probably an emote. Because we probably just saw her other highlight well, it's 3 highlight intros. She probably won't even get all those right off the bat. Some of them are going to take like a year to release. That's just how they do things. But yeah, we get a look at a bunch of different stuff in there. Disappointed that a lot of abilities all just simultaneously do damage to enemies and heal teammates. Yeah, so let me get caught up here on all the chat messages because I want to talk a bit about my overarching thoughts on Juno. Yeah, I currently have the video player overlapping the whatchamacallit, the redeems. Here, let me can pull this down. Okay, so redeems should be on top of the video now.
Beware of small mammals.
Oh, gotta update it. There we go. Now they are. And also now the foxes are on top too. Lucky you guys. Hello, Kiriko. Welcome. I see you've come to your own funeral. Ha ha ha. You still think she'll replace Kiriko? Yeah, okay, yeah, let's get into of course the get good. We are gonna be getting good because we're gonna be playing a ton of Space Ranger. So here's my thoughts, my overall thoughts on Space Ranger. She looks very interesting. Aesthetic-wise, I'm very much into what she's got going on. Her kit doesn't seem particularly exciting to me. I'll say that. I don't have any issues with it, looking at it, but I can't say that her kit really sticks out to me as something I'm like, ooh, I really want to play that. I think the biggest thing will be how the mobility mechanics end up feeling with the hovering and the, like, glide ability. If those feel good, which knowing Blizzard, they probably will feel good, then that's going to be, like, the make or break for whether I enjoy playing her, I think. If the mobility feels good with it. But like the other aspects of it, the primary fire, burst fire SMG, okay, I'm pretty indifferent toward that. I don't love or hate SMGs. I'm fine with them. The auto targeting thing, I don't know how I feel about that. The hyper ring, I think will be cool. Space laser, I like. Overall, though, the vibe I'm getting from Juno here is I think she's going to be a pretty low skill hero. At least mechanically, I think she's going to be a very low skill hero. And I think that's intentional on Blizzard's part. Because, I mean, you look at things like the primary fire. It doesn't matter who you hit, it has an effect. If it hits an ally, they get healed. If it hits an enemy, they take damage. Easy. The auto-locking of her, like, little rocket pod things. Again, auto-targeting. Hits everybody. Heals and damages. Very simple, very easy. Speed ring, you place it and you go fast. The ultimate, space laser, you place it, it has an AoE and it moves a bit. Potential jack of all trades, master of none. Thank you for the 2 more pounds. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the super chats, James. Dang, thank you, thank you, thank you. Overall, I think she's going to be a low skill hero. I think she's going to be Very simple and easy to play. And I
Hey,
think that's on purpose because I think it is also safe to say she is very much supposed to be the next Kiriko in terms of like fan favoritism and popularity. But the thing they messed up with Kiriko is that while Kiriko had very wide appeal as a character and was appealing to a lot of people, even people who don't even play the game or shooters at all, Kiriko herself is a relatively high skill hero. Not like insanely high skill by any means, but like she's high enough. Kiriko is high enough of a skill floor that the average person jumping into the game wouldn't be able to do super well with her right off the bat. And I think from like a business standpoint, Blizzard realized that was an issue. So what I think they're doing with Juno is she's supposed to be the new cutesy fan favorite character that everybody loves. But on top of that, she's very easy to play. And so I think it's intentional that she's not very skill-based in terms of her abilities and mechanics. I think that is by design. Which, I don't inherently have an issue with that. I'm worried about how much fun she'll be to play for someone like myself, given that fact. So, that's the thing. I'm not sure yet how much fun she'll be to play. I'm intrigued by her kit, and I really want to try it out, but I don't know if I'm going to enjoy actually playing her with her abilities and mechanics as much as, say, Kiriko. I don't know yet. But I'm sort of on the side of saying, like, maybe I won't. I might not enjoy her as much as Kiriko. But the other thing I will say, something I very much like about Juno that we've seen here, is that nothing about her so far has put me off. Kiriko right off the bat, awful, hateable personality. Ugh, that was disastrous. But hey, Kiriko is still fun. She has a cute design. I became a Kiriko fan and a Kiriko main. Space Ranger has no such burden of being a bad personality thus far. Admittedly, we don't get much of a taste for her personality in this trailer, which is kind of interesting. Like, I mean, I guess we can just, like, watching through the trailer again, it's like, you don't really get a sense for who she is. Personality-wise, that is. She definitely doesn't seem annoying. But she also doesn't seem particularly, like, eccentric or adventurous. She kind of just feels super lo-fi in a way, if you know what I mean by that. Which is its own vibe, I guess. Her walk is goofy. Yeah, it's all part of how, like... It's all part of, like, how, like, floaty she is as a character. And she's definitely got that ass, of course.
Hold on.
Thanks for the help.
Threat neutralized. Let's go. The fight is not over. Hyper ring out. Maximum velocity.
Come get some of this!
Locking satellite vector.
I'm just trying to think.
Welcome to orbit.
Excited for the animations. Classic anime girl stereotype. Very much so.
That's more like
Look out! Here I come. No signs of enemy life detected.
I hate saying this. I really, really hate saying this. But I am a bit worried about it. I think worst case scenario, she's going to be another Sojourn or Farah, where she just has no personality. Because just listening to all her voice lines and interactions in this video, none of them convey any amount of, like, outstanding personality. Kiriko is at least annoying. Like, you hate it, but at least it's like a tangible personality that you can latch onto for better or worse. Juno just has very, like, straightforward, borderline emotionless interactions. And I'm very, very worried she's going to become another Sojourner Farah. That is my major concern right now. How is Kiriko annoying? What do you mean, how is Kiriko annoying? She's a brat. Kiriko is so annoying. Ugh. Y'all love Diva annoying self? That's because Diva's, like, comedically annoying. She's like, haha, gamer girl. Which is like, okay, you see what they're doing there. It's so absurd that it becomes funny with Diva. Kiriko is just annoying. But at least that is like a personality. You believe Ilari has a personality? Ooh, Ilari feels just so muted, period, that it's hard to say. Ilari feels like one of those characters who might have a personality, she just never shows it, you know? Whereas Sojourn and Farah just outright have no personalities. Don't say mean stuff about your daughter. I'll say whatever I want, thank you very much. Kiriko too cool for school. Should have made her sound a little more fierce. I don't know. I don't know if she should sound fierce. Like, just based off of this gameplay trailer and the interactions, I have no idea why she's here. Why is she back on Earth? I don't know. Is she here because there's an issue with the Mars colony? Is she here because she's an adventurous person and wants to see what Earth is like? Is she here because she heard about Overwatch and wants to contribute to the cause? I have no idea. I have no idea why she's here or doing anything she's doing. And granted, that's not to say that there isn't a reason she's here. And we might learn all about that in her origin story or in-game through hero interactions and stuff. She may very well have a personality that we just have yet to see. But thus far, I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit worried that she's going to be another stale-bred, cardboard cutout character. Not even cardboard cutout, just wood. Just wooden character. Not only is Kiriko annoying, but she's also rude in game, a complete polar opposite of how she was portrayed in the short. People always give her a break in the short. I don't. I don't, because that animated short contains the cringiest line we've ever heard a single Overwatch hero utter. I do not give Kiriko a pass in her animated short. Not for a second. How can you say Sojourn and Farah have no personality? Explain to me the personality of Sojourn and Farah.
I'm gonna kick every one of
Please enlighten me on what personality they possess.
That was weird.
Are you saying Space Ranger's gonna have a military focused on the mission personality? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. She might. That kind of seems the closest to what she has from this gameplay trailer, because she's just sort of saying what she's doing and is operating in a very, like, practical sort of way with how she communicates. But I don't know, maybe that just happens to be the voice lines they included. Maybe she's not really like that, it's just what it seems like. We don't know. We don't know. I certainly hope they give her a personality, because, like, design-wise and aesthetically, she definitely has a personality. She has, like, cutesy elements, like the hair and the patch that says Juno, where it's like, okay, clearly there's some degree of, like, her sort of, like, stylizing herself. And with the way they play it with, like, the text, like her name, where it has, like, the stars in it and stuff. Let's go back to there.
One small step at a time.
Like that. Like, the stylization of the titles we see in this video are to me, they imply a personality, which is that sort of cutesy girly pop aesthetic, which I would assume is the personality she's going to have. But we don't really see that conveyed in the voice lines specifically for her here. Which, again, you know, maybe we just haven't seen it properly yet. Maybe there's none to be found. We don't know. Can her gun headshot to heal? Good question. I don't think we know. You just hate stoic people? I don't hate stoic people. I hate people who have no personality and are utter apathy in terms of... Not apathy, anathema. Love Space Ranger skill 4 so low, though. Yeah, I think she's going to have a very low skill 4. And I think that's by design. Juno might also be like Echo. Maybe. Echo has a degree of, like, curiosity to her. And, not childishness, but, like, juvenility. You know, she's very, like, filled with wonder because she hasn't experienced things. And I thought Juno might be like that, too. But, again, we just really don't see yet. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We don't see how it looks like she has no personality. She's having fun. Is she? She seems pretty practical with all the things she's saying. Like, here it looks like she's having fun in this shot. But, like, the other ones, it's just sort of her just, like... It comes across like someone who's content in doing their job, I would say. They don't necessarily love it, but they're like, yeah, I'm good with doing this. Yeah, Tinte definitely does have a new main. Ian replacing Kiriko or not. It's too early to tell. It's too early to tell. It'll entirely depend on how much I enjoy playing her, I think. Because the overarching thing for me that determines whether or not I fall in love with a character is the gameplay aspect of it. Like, Kiriko, neither Kiriko nor Wrecking Ball were characters I really cared about until I really got into playing them and enjoyed their gameplay and play styles. And from there, I fell in love with the characters. So it entirely will depend for Juno whether or not I enjoy playing as her. Which I might. Honestly, it's just going to take us actually playing her to decide. We need Space Kiriko. Sounds like a child asking for praise from her mother. Who, Juno? They mess up her age like Kiriko. I'm curious what her canon age is going to be. I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up being like 18. The same as Alari. Kit was Echo before they converted her into a DPS. That's an interesting point. I wonder how much of Juno's kit was carryover from Echo's original support design. That's a really interesting point. The character is little to no lore or nonsense lore. You don't fall for the character even if you love playing them. I mean, certainly having strong lore and like characterization of the character is important. Like, even if I loved playing Pharah, I could never fall in love with Pharah because she's like a wooden plank you find washed up on the beach. It's like, there's nothing to look at there in terms of, like, it's the dullest thing you'll ever see in your life. But yeah, gameplay is important too. Yeah, Kiriko, we already looked at her name. Tio, whatever it was. Somebody had pointed it out in chat and we took a look at it. It does seem that she's Vietnamese from what I've seen, but I don't think I've seen an official confirmation from Blizzard on that front. When the season starts, we'll get an origin story thing. Yeah, I'm not expecting us to get an origin story for the playtest trial this weekend. I think that will come with Season 12. Tio Min, that's it.
Early for flapjacks.
Think Juno will have Battle Pass or shop skins when she comes out? Yes. It might just be an epic skin in the Battle Pass, but I will be shocked if she doesn't get a legendary season. Or legendary skin the season she drops. Because she's blatantly a cash cow character. She's like Kiriko and Mercy. You're not going to convince me otherwise. Unless she gets no skins. But like, look at her. Of course this character was designed to sell skins. Is playtest available on all platforms? Yes, it is. It starts tomorrow. How do we have a nice and kind character representing Liu Chang's Red Promise? Liu Chang is evil based on the Thoughtless Gods short story we got. Maybe Juno escaped. I mean, just because the company is super dubious doesn't mean that everyone who's a part of the company is. Especially someone like Juno, who was like effectively born into the company as opposed to being someone who like willingly joined it. I guess we assume she was born on Mars. I'm assuming she's born on Mars and this is her first time on Earth. That'd make the most sense from what they've shown us. She's bubbly, but actually evil. You'll like her a lot more. I don't want Juno to be evil. It'd be weird if she was evil. I feel like it would really contrast with the whole girly aesthetic they're going for. Yeah, I don't think she should be evil. I think that would degrade from her. There are people saying Blizz could be showing something off during Gamescom cinematic. It could be. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a Space Ranger cinematic during Gamescom. Although curiously, Gamescom's going to be after Season 12 launches. But if it's an animated short for her, that doesn't have to be the same time. That doesn't have to be before or when the season launches. That could be a bit after. Kiriko, Weaver, Ilari, and now Juno. Literally every Overwatch 2 support hero has been a super young waifu slash husbando. It's almost as if Blizzard has a very specific idea about what they're doing. You start playing professionally so you can get Juno a wedding dress skin so we'll always be associated with you. Damn, Tinte, you've really fallen hard for her, haven't you? Hello, Marcus. Welcome. You think she'll mention her mom? I would be surprised if she doesn't have any lines. I'm betting she'll have a bunch of interactions with May, specifically. Probably regarding her mom. Hopefully her mom's not dead. That would... that would be sad, but, like... we never know. Why does she look like a TF2 NG loadout? She kind of does, doesn't she? She's rocking that vibe a bit. We need another evil healer, but this ain't it. I agree, Magma Block. I would totally go for another evil healer, but Juno should not be that hero. Make Juno a tsundere? Sundari? What is Sundari? Unless you meant tsundere and just butchered the spelling. Could you imagine if she was a tsundere? There's no way. There's no way that Juno could be a tsundere. Not a chance. Want to know what's up with the Mars colony, because how does Earth not talk about a Mars colony? What are they doing out there? That is a good question. I have no idea what's up with the Mars colony. I don't know. Hopefully we like actually learn about it through, you know, Juno being added to the game. Love her in-game design. Yeah, I do like her character design a lot. I really like the colors of it. The purple and the orange of the spacesuit. It's a very nice character design. I'm a big fan. I'm just a little worried the personality won't live up to it. But we'll see. Hopefully it does. We don't know yet. I've no voice after streaming so much this weekend. Yeah, I know. God, I'm going to be streaming. Well, I'm streaming today. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. And then I'll probably do a Saturday stream as well, I imagine. And then a Sunday stream. I might as well do a stream every day that she's here for the weekend. Like, why not? It'll be a good time. I need a yandere hero. Yeah, where's Overwatch's Toga? We need an absolute psycho. You died to Juno exposure, just know you died doing what you love. Maybe it's gonna turn out like Finn and Flame Princess from Adventure Time, where it's like, oh, she has to only be in her spacesuit, otherwise she'll die in Earth's atmosphere. And so it's like you can never like truly like be close to her because there's always going to be that separation. Wondering what languages she speaks, considering she's been never been to Earth before. Obviously English, but what else? Mars, Chinese, Vietnamese, Martian? I don't know. Probably Vietnamese, if that is in fact her nationality. Bye, Tinte. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Is that Queen? is the Queen a psycho, you're saying? She is, but she's not a yandere psycho. It's a different type of psycho. Thinking about it, they actually could totally do a new Talon support hero that's like a yandere type psycho. I could so easily see them doing that, because that would be like a waifu category that they don't even have in the game yet. It's only a matter of time. They're definitely going to do that at some point now that I'm thinking about it. It's only a matter of time. She's going to be a skin seller, the next Kiriko and Mercy. 100%. Absolutely, she's going to be a skin seller. Hopefully, that doesn't mean Kiriko stops getting skins, but I'm definitely interested in seeing what she gets in the cosmetic department. What's Juno's lifeguard skin going to look like? I'm going to wait a whole year for that one, unfortunately. Hello, Angelates. The playtest is this weekend. Starts tomorrow. I have a feeling she's super fragile. I don't know. I'm assuming she's going to have the normal squishy amount of health. I'm not expecting her to be like Widowmaker or Tracer, where they have like less health. Only a matter of time and you're first in line. Hell no. Miss me with that yandere shit. That is not my type. Get out of here. Juno's the #1 thing trending in gaming at the moment. Not surprising. Not surprising. Everyone sees the cute space anime girl and they're like, well, time to whip up my drawing tablet. We need another mecha squad here. I agree. Give us Overlord. Like, good God. I guess it's nice to see that Juno doesn't like, she does have drones with her little rocket pod things, but they're not actually drones in like gameplay mechanic wise. So Overlord could still be a drone hero. Come on. Do it, Blizzard, you cowards. Give us Overlord. A green recolor will be the closest we get to a Buzz Lightyear skin. I think they're going to be super careful with that. I think they're going to be very wary about stepping on Disney's toes with that one. Juno's scuba gear skin. Ooh, I could see her getting a diving outfit. That would definitely work for her. I could totally see that. In this house, it's tsundere or nothing. Damn right. Get your yandere ass out of here. We stand the angry girls. Don't like crazies, not a chance. Ugh. Femboy? Hell no. It is kind of curious we don't have a femboy hero yet. Technically, Overlord might end up being a femboy. That would be interesting. I don't know how I'd feel about that. I'd appreciate that they're doing something that doesn't exist in the game yet, but like, I don't know if I'd want that. How does she heal herself? Shield HP? Can Medi blast her a headshot? Headshot heals? I'm assuming she just operates off self-healing. I mean, like, I don't see why she would need any other form of healing necessarily. And I think that would contribute to her squishiness. She has no way to easily heal herself. She might also have shield health for all we know. I could easily see that. Juno Helldiver skin. That would be cool. Juno might be your favorite character design-wise. They've added Overwatch 2 so far. Still a little iffy on her voice, though. I definitely like her design. Her voice is... I'm very indifferent toward. Like, her voice doesn't stick out as like, ooh, I really like her voice. But I'm not put off by her voice. It's not like Kiriko, where I hear her speak and I'm like, ugh. It's like, oh yeah. Like, that's probably what she sounds like. Mina can be crazy? What? Why are you bringing Mina into this? I mean, maybe Mina will get jealous now that there's another alien on the team, so to say, but... Wrecking Ball has been here the whole time. He's technically an alien. Love the whole space girl aesthetic. I do too. I like the very retro vibe they're going for. It's a very like retro future type, like astronaut. I really do love the aesthetics. The more I like look at Space Ranger and just like her character design, the more I'm like, yeah, I really dig that design. Who is Overlord? Overlord is part of Mecha Squad. He's the youngest pilot and the former pro StarCraft player who flies the blue mech, the one that deploys healing drones. And that's basically all we know about him. Juno alien skin. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets like a proper alien skin. They could definitely play into that. We need a wizard hero, just full magic, no technology. I mean, considering that Kiriko exists, I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. Juno, Nendoroid, when? I would not be surprised if we see a Nendoroid for her announced within like the next half a year or so. I would not be surprised in the least. I mean, it wouldn't release for like another year after that because that's just how Nendoroid production goes, but I would not be surprised if she gets a Nendoroid. I could very easily see it. Because there's all these little like parts that they could add to it too. Like, she could have the little like pod things that you could like pose on the back of her. She'd have her gun. They'd maybe find a way to implement the space laser. I don't know. I could definitely see her getting an Nendoroid though. Hopefully she does. I'd probably get it just based on the character design of her alone, even if I don't end up liking her as like a hero I play. You want a cryptid season, Mothman, Farah, Bigfoot, Winton. We've talked about this on the channel before. I think the skin we would need to get for that would be Bigfoot Hunter Ash. Ash is like a cryptid hunter, like conspiracy theorist, and then Bob is Bigfoot. That would be the perfect skin. I need Bigfoot Bob. That'd be amazing. Real question. So the movement ability is not like the April Fool's Diva. It doesn't seem to be. Expected her to have a bit of a deeper astronaut-y voice. You don't know how to describe it. Just feel like the uwu voice, that MCU. Yeah, I guess I kind of know what you mean. I feel like her voice fits her character design. She has a very soft voice, which I think very much fits the overall sort of aesthetic and personality I think they're going for with her. So I like that. It feels coherent, cohesive in a way, in that sort of way that I think is good. He's probably gonna have a pretty spacey personality. I don't know. I'm really curious to see what her personality ends up being. I wonder if they're like gonna try to play it sort of safe in that they like give her a very minimal personality. Because like her like waving and smiling, that's like the most personality we've seen of her yet. But like even that's just like a friendly hello. That doesn't convey a lot. And then like that's her looking serious, like no, but like they're very, very simplistic emotions we're seeing her convey here. It's really going to take us hearing her voice lines and interactions in game to get a proper sense. And hopefully it's good. What do you think the next tank will be? I have no idea. I have no idea. Next hero will be an actual Martian alien. I mean, technically Juno's a Martian alien. She's from Mars, and she's an alien because she's not from Earth. By definition, that makes her an alien. Are you going to main her? I don't know yet. I'd have to play her for myself. If the mobility feels good, I could see her becoming at least like an alternate support main for me alongside Kiriko. I would not be surprised. Mars map would be cool too. That reminds me, that was another thing I was going to bring up. We don't see a Mars map at all here. Everything here takes place on basically Midtown, which is actually interesting if they chose Midtown of all maps, not even Dorado or like Route 66 and like the area she crashed down. Why Midtown? I don't know why they chose Midtown to showcase her. It seems kind of curious. But yeah, we don't see any evidence of a Mars map in this trailer, which I was kind of hoping we would. Kind of the way Venture's trailer teased an upcoming Anubis map that we still have yet to hear anything more about. I was hoping they would tease a Mars map in this trailer, but they didn't, unfortunately. So, doesn't mean it's not coming, but it would have been nice to see it. Girl sounds like a cozy streamer. Oh, yeah, I could see that. Like her voice, might be biased because you're also because you like trying to do impressions, and her voice is one of the few within your range. Yeah, I mean, she has a nice voice. Like, it's not grating like Kiriko's. It's like, yeah, nice. Juno's getting some of your friends who haven't played in years interested in Overwatch again. Yep, it's working. It's working. Blizzard's grand scheme is coming to fruition. Also notice the animation she did before activating her hyper ring is likely her select animation.
I'm gonna kick every one of you.
Here, yeah, let's we're about to get to it here in the video.
That was weird.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to make Juno redeems now, aren't I? You're right. I'm willing to bet that's her default intro right there in the Hero Select one. Because the way she like comes up and is very centered. That's a good point. Who said that? Jish. Yeesh. Yeah, that's a good point. That's probably her default select intro. Has she ever been to Earth before? We don't know. We have no idea whether or not she has. I'm assuming probably not, but we don't know. Hope she doesn't do too much healing. Don't think she'll be that bad, though. She's going to require skill. On the contrary, I don't think she is going to require skill. I think she's going to be a very low skill character. The uwu is strong with this one. Yeah, maybe. She's not like over the top like e-girl uwu, which I'm glad they didn't do that. I think that would have been too much. But she has that very like feel good. I keep wanting to say lo-fi because she reminds me of a lo-fi girl in a lot of ways, where it's just like that sort of vibe of like, oh, it's all pleasant and everything's soft and calm and gentle. She has a soft voice. She's very smooth and floaty in all her emotions. She's been to Earth. You saw her buy a donut in 7-Eleven last year. Excuse me? What? It isn't Clash for Season 12, right? I think Clash is coming in Season 12. I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure they confirmed Season 12 is going to have Clash.
Odds of success increasing.
Roller skate Juno skin. Ooh, I could see that. I could see her getting like a skater girl. Like a retro, like 50s style skater girl, not like 80s punk skater girl. Or I guess it'd be more 90s, but OG art was better than the current skin. Honestly, she hasn't changed much. I'm actually kind of surprised how little it looks like she's changed from the early concepts. And you know what? I'll be totally honest. I wonder if that's in part due to the layoffs and the fact that their team got hit, like the Overwatch dev team got hit like that. I wonder if they're like, okay, we don't have the manpower to like keep experimenting and iterating on her. We have to go with what we've got. Like, I wonder if that's why she does in fact have an SMG when previously they said that she wouldn't necessarily, and why her overall design looks so spot on. to what it was back at BlizzCon. Also, it could just be that like her design from BlizzCon was so well received by the like player base that they're like, you know what, let's just stick with this. That might also be the case. She landed in Mexico and is then fighting in New York City. Yeah, did she just like hover all the way across the United States? Is that what she did? Cross the entire continent just to fight a bunch of people in Midtown? Makes you think of a League of Legends MOBA cutesy support personality. Yeah, I get that vibe too. I think that's what they're probably going for. Did you hero concept a hero with a weapon similar to the Medi Blaster? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever done a hero concept where the weapon was like an SMG that had like a heal damage aspect. Yeah, Juno's definitely going to be a popular hero. I have no doubt about that. Is Juno going to work at McDonald's with Kiriko? I don't know. I think we're just going to have to wait and see what sort of ends up happening with that. Jet Set Radio Skin. Yeah, there you go. Think you'll be a main healer or an off healer? I don't think there's a such thing as a main healer or an off hero. I think that's healer, not hero. I think that is a dead concept that died with Overwatch 1. He's just a support hero. Is Juno Hyper Ring stack with Lucio Speed Boost? Probably not. Robotic jaw is gone, though. It looked very cool in the concept art. I don't think that was a robo jaw. I think that was part of her helmet that sort of like attached to her face in a way. I don't think that was supposed to be like a prosthetic part of her at all. Juno landed in Mexico to get tacos. She had to pick up some real tacos before going to New York. You really hope we're not on borrowed time for new hero designs? Yeah, I hope we're not either. When are they launching the playtest? Tomorrow. Almost here. Now we can move on to theorizing about the next tank hero. Yeah, and that'll be tough because we know basically nothing about them. At least compared to Venture and Space Ranger. She's not in-game yet, Anthony. It's tomorrow that she comes in. Think Hammond and Winston will talk space with Juno? Winston 100% will. I have no doubt about that. Juno's the same voice actress as Haru Akamura from Persona 5. Yeah, Blizzard posted about like the voice actress, and it looks like she does like a lot of anime voice acting, which I guess isn't surprising. I don't think I recognized any of the characters that I saw her voice at first glance, but I'm curious if she's voiced any like characters from stuff I've seen. You playing the game or is this just chatting stream? I'm probably gonna play a bit after we sort of like cool down, because I feel like a lot of people are still sort of intrigued by her and still sort of talking about everything. In a bit, I might switch to actually playing a bit of Overwatch. Nice to literally know nothing about the next heroes going to be added. Yeah, I mean, after having both these most recent heroes, Venture and Space Ranger, having known so much about them beforehand, it will be nice to get back to them being mysterious. So on Reddit dug up a few hints about the next tank being some kind of biohazard-themed genetic monstrosity named Harriet. That's just theorized from stuff. It's not like legitimate, like leaked information or anything data mined. It's just a theory based off of little tidbits. It's not much to go on, I'll say that. Because I'm familiar with the theory you're talking about, Magma Block, and it's one which I am highly skeptical of personally, so. Looking at her face is giving you Kiriko vibes. Well, they're both Asian, and they're both young women, so yeah, that checks out. Use Diva as her base model. It seems like it. I mean, based off of the leaked speed ring thing from season 10, yeah, it seems like Diva, or at least Zero Suit Diva, was like the basis they were operating off of for Space Ranger in terms of testing her. Because that's how they always test new heroes. They'll take an existing hero and like modify them, basically. And then for a long time, that's how they'll test them internally until they have proper assets for the model and everything. Do you know if her POV is free from the drones when she's not using them? I think so. I think the drones only come in when you use alternate fire, which is what brings them up, and then you can shoot with them. I don't think they're always going to be there. You know, for a fact, Hammond is going to be sassy for Juno. I hope so. Hammond being down bad for the Martian girl. I dig it. Yeah, I don't know how old Juno is. I'm assuming she's young. She looks young. Future collaboration skins for Juno. Uraraka from My Hero Academia. I think that is inevitable, honestly. Especially seeing her now. Like, that would be the perfect collab skin for her. I don't expect it to happen season 12 as soon as she's here, but like give it a year tops. We're gonna see a My Hero collab and she's gonna get a Uraraka skin. Wanted Kiriko's mom to be playable. Why? What's the new hero category? She's a support. B movie is almost 2 decades old. We don't need another small animal lusting for woman. Don't you dare ever compare Hammond to the goddamn B movie. Maybe she's old in Martian years. Is a Martian year and day longer or shorter than Earth's? I don't actually know. I'm assuming years are going to be longer because it's farther from the sun, right? Unless I'm just like completely butchering how like that's actually calculated like that. I guess if the orbit's faster. I don't know. I don't know enough about that stuff. Yeah, man, do you like jazz? Days are almost the same. Yeah, I want to say days are like 27 hours long on Mars. I don't know why that number is coming to mind. That might just be, I might just be making that up entirely. "687 Earth days for a year, 24 hours, 39 minutes for a day." Oh, so it is actually very close to Earth then, in terms of the length of a day. The year is like twice as long. Welcome back, Kiriko. Hope it wasn't anything bad in terms of family matters. Who else would get MHA skins? Junkrat, Bakugo, All Might, Reinhardt, and or Ramatra. I don't know who Deku will be, though. Probably like 16 Earth years, 18, 19 Mars years. What? You'd be twice the age on Earth relative to Mars. They're probably not even going to mess with that. They're just going to say, oh, she's 19. And we're like, is that Mars years or Earth years? They'll be like, don't worry about it. Juno's personality is quite dead, stale, waving comparison to a zombie. I don't know if I go that far, Marbles, but I think we just haven't seen it properly yet. I am a bit worried she's going to be lacking in personality. Which would actually be interesting if Kiriko ends up surviving because despite her personality being abysmal, at least Kiriko has a personality. Whereas if Space Ranger has no personality, then it's like, she might not be able to compete. He's going to be an adult in Earth years regardless. Is that how it works? Maybe we shouldn't get into that. Her kit seems oversimplified, looks fun, just really simple and no real unique utility. It does feel kind of simplistic, which I don't really mind necessarily. I think Venture has a really simple kit, and I think it works great for them. I think my biggest concern with Juno is that she's going to be low skill. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I don't know how much I'll personally enjoy playing her if she's super low skill. As long as the mobility feels good, I think that'll be the most important thing. And I'm willing to bet the mobility will feel good, so. Miss animated shorts, they usually showed the personality really well. Yeah. Yeah, well, they're expensive. We could get a Juno animated short. It could be what they show off at Gamescom. Another little detail here. Let me pause this. Whoop, whoop. Oh, that was probably a good shot there. Let me kind of see it on her. Maybe if I go back to can you see it here? Kind of. Maybe there's a better lighting to represent it. Come on, come on, come on. Maybe I gotta go to the end. Maybe that'll be a good shot here. Let me take this and turn it like this. Zoom in like this. She's got the iconic anime girl hair vents. The little vents on the top of her hair where like the base hair separates from the bangs. As soon as I noticed that on her, I was like, oh my god, that's so funny. Juno's gonna be so anime girl now. Yeah, oh, definitely. The anime inspiration is huge with her. All right, let me resize it back. Juno cosplay when? I'm curious to see when the Juno cosplays are going to start. Probably pretty soon. It wouldn't be a terribly difficult one to do. Probably the helmet would be the hard part. Does look very low skill. Not sure how to feel about it. Venture is a simple kit on paper, but an execution requires skill expression. We'll have to see about her. Yeah. And again, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing if she ends up being a low skill hero. Because I think it's fine for those to exist, but personally, I'm worried it will make her sort of boring to play. In the same way I find Brig really boring to play. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Brig is boring. Is the worst thing about her. Oh, that is the epitome of it. It's like, I was talking about, like, if a character is fun to play, I'll fall in love with them. Brig is the perfect example of the opposite of that. She's a character that I adore on a personality and character design front. Like, her, like, you know, visual design. But her kit is so agonizingly unfun to play that it's like, she just gets tanked. She can't compete with Kiriko and Wrecking Ball because she's so unfun to play. And it sucks. I wish Brig was fun.
I'm the Avatar. You gotta deal with it.
She just isn't, though.
I'm the Avatar. You gotta deal with it. I'm the Avatar. You gotta deal with it.
You all spamming redeems now. I guess we've seen enough of Juno at this point. Now it's just redeem spam hour. Okay. We should get a gimmick. Give us armor back. Yeah, give us something interesting about Brig. Unsubscribe. Okay. Bye, Scorpio. Brig is a tacky melee brawler. She's literally one of the most fun in the game to you. But she's not a tacky melee brawler. She runs in and dies immediately because she's not a brawler. Because she's not tanky at all. it's just, I want to play her like I would an actual brawler tank, and then she just immediately dies because that's not how she's supposed to be played. Kiriko is more boring than Brig? How? How is Kiriko more boring than Brig? It's all about landing the kunai headshots. You have to balance the healing and the damage. There's the timing of the Suzu. There's so much that goes into playing Kiriko. So many little things you have to keep track of, plus the mechanical skill of Suzu and the kunai. Brig is just be in the right place at the right time, standing there, occasionally slapping someone. Like, it's insufferable. I can't stand playing Brig. Absolute L take. No, it is a W take for sure. You have to slap someone every time that whip comes off cooldown. But yeah, then it's just a spam ability, though. It's like, oh, whip shots off cooldown. Slap them. All right, hold my barrier now. If somebody comes close, I'll spank them. It's like, wow, yeah, that's real fun. You're utterly dependent on your tank and other heroes to even live for 2 seconds. Like, Kiriko's a spam hero swapping between heals and damage. I mean, maybe if you're playing her poorly. Kiriko and Lucio are the only supports for you. They're fun to play. Lucio is fun, but I suck ass at him. So he used to be my most played support way back in the early days of Overwatch. And then I stopped playing support largely. And now I can't play Lucio to save my life. Giant Brig was better than Reinhardt. Yeah, but that's very different. That is a very different state of things. In almost every ability in Overwatch, spam ability. I mean, most of them can be spammed. That doesn't mean you should spam them. Like, if you're spamming Sigma's Meteor every time it goes off cooldown, you're not playing the hero right at all. She had a better shield or a decaying armor pack. Yeah, just give her stun back. At least that was like a unique element of her kit. She doesn't just feel like a handicapped tank. Like, she just feels like a tank that can't actually play like a tank. It's awful. It's so unfortunate. I would love if Brig was an actually fun hero to play. That would be amazing. But she's not. And it's miserable because of that. Kiriko can escape, Brig can't. Yeah, there you go. That's another one. Kiriko can slip away. Brig can't. Kiriko can poof to escape. Brig faints. Right. It's like, okay, how do you escape as Brig? You walk backwards with your barrier up. Okay, well, now you're moving slower because your barrier is up. So they just walk up and literally just kick your ass until you die. Like, She has no escape plan. She's dependent on her team to bail her out. It's not fun. Like, I guess if you have like a good life weaver, then it's like, okay, like he can help you, but
I'm the Avatar. You gotta deal with it.
Brig is not fun.
Avatar.
She's not a fun
You gotta
hero.
deal with it.
Juno's such a fan service hero. Wouldn't be surprised if she gets 2 legendary skins for credits like Kiriko. I'm wholly expecting Juno to get a ton of skins, for sure. Blame the devs for ruining your main with her shield barrier so low. Yeah. I mean, that's basically what it is. They had an actually cool design for her back in Overwatch 1 when she released. It ended up being monstrous in terms of how oppressive it was, especially with goats and everything, so they were forced to nerf the hell out of her and strip away everything that made her unique, fun, and interesting. And then they've reached this point where they're like, well, we don't want her to accidentally become overpowered again, so we're just going to leave her as she is. This boring, bland... Brig, gameplay-wise, is what Pharah is personality-wise. It's just nothing. There's nothing there. Brig being stuck as a pseudo-tank is sad. Yeah, that's basically what she is. She can heal, and like, okay, fair enough. And she like is genuinely good in the right like team compositions, and if you have the right coordination on your team. But actually playing as her is not fun. Baptiste and Lucio are boring to play. I don't see how Lucio's boring to play. He's all about speed. Speedy boy. Baptiste is fun because he has a fun gun. Like, he's just a good old point and shoot type hero. Like, nice. Also, Lamp is really nice. It feels so satisfying to get Lamp off. Brig has nothing remotely close to the satisfaction of playing off Lamp. Yeah, I am dying on this hill. Yeah, I think we probably have run out of Juno things to say. I don't know. Somebody give me your hot take about Juno. Do it quick before I start actually playing Overwatch. Multiple people to say Juno is cute. That's not a hot take. That's like the coldest take you could have pitched. Literally everybody thinks she's cute. Nobody thinks she isn't. And if there is anyone, they're wrong. Did she come in peace? Good question. It would be funny if she's here to kick ass or something. Like, you know what? Mars is boring. I want to go back to Earth where there's real villains. Just so I can fight them. Juno takes features from Paladin's characters. People have been saying that for like every Overwatch hero for a while now. I don't agree. Like, they're just similar games with similar sort of like styles in that regard. I don't think it's ripping from Paladins at all. We really needed another speed boost hero. Some people theorized about her having a damage boost ability, which would have been lame in your opinion. I think it's interesting how much the devs have sort of played up the, like, speed boost aspect of her. And, like, sure, the only thing comparable in the support role is Lucio, because Kiriko's speed boost is locked to the ultimate. But, like, she has one speed boost ability, which is the Hyper Ring. I'm really curious. I feel like I might be sleeping on the Hyper Ring. It might be a lot more impactful than I'm sort of thinking it will be. I'm curious what its uptime is going to be. What sort of cooldown it has. Juno's not cute. She's just a knockoff Kiriko. On the contrary, Kiriko is a knockoff Juno. What do you have to say about that? Better have a voice line where she says, "I come in peace." I wouldn't be surprised if she does. Yeah, I'm curious what sort of content gets made for her, if you know what I mean. I'm sure we're already starting to see it. I haven't looked it up, God forbid. But I'm sure it's out there already. How am I doing in the Summer Games event challenges? I haven't even started. Oh, yeah, if... Please, 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 we need to have at least one hero. When they kill Juno with a melee hit, they say, "Welcome to Earth." Please, we need that. I could see that being a Doomfist line. If he kills her with a punch, he just says, "Welcome to Earth." Oh my god, I really hope somebody has that line. It's gonna be so good. Juno's too small to be popular? What? What the hell are you meaning by that? Is Juno May's friend's daughter? Overwatch didn't really confirm any more stuff yet. I'm assuming so. That would make the most sense from what we know so far. Welcome to Earth. Am I going to play stream Marvel Rivals? If so, which hero am I looking to play? I'm not really planning to play or stream Marvel Rivals. I might try it out. It's not a game that has me interested at all because I don't really care about Marvel. So, like, none of the characters are like, oh, I really want to play as Spider-Man or Doctor Strange. Like, I don't care about them. I don't care about any of those characters. I like Overwatch characters. I already play Overwatch. I'm already set in that regard. I really want Doomfist to have a Welcome to Earth kill line for her. That's gonna be the best thing ever. It obliterates her with a punch. Welcome to Earth. Oh. Please, Blizzard, please. Hammond's too small to be popular? What? Hammond's not too small to be popular. I think the reason Hammond isn't more popular is because A, he has an insanely high skill floor, and B, he's very annoying to play against. I think those are the two things that sabotaged Hammond from being a more fan favorite hero. And you know what? I'll take it. Because I love that he's annoying, and I love that he's a high skill hero. So... Oh yeah, we get multiple views of Juno's ass. And I'm sure I'll be seeing a lot more of it in game. Any info about the new tank in Season 14? Nope. Blizzard has said nothing about them. Oh, have we really run out of things to talk about with Juno? We're retreading the booty. We're retreading the memes. What heroes you think would be a good team comp with Juno? I think she's going to work well with Wrecking Ball. Because she has like the auto targeting thing with her alternate fire. The speed ring is going to be huge for Wrecking Ball. Primary fire is probably forgiving enough. I guess, do we actually... Let me go back and check. Is the SMG a hit scan? I didn't actually think about that. Let's see when she fires it. Yeah, it's close enough. Yeah, that's definitely a hit scan. Yeah, that's definitely a hit scan. Which means it'll be good at healing Wrecking Ball. Unless it is like healing fall off. I'm actually curious. It probably does. It probably does have a heal, at least a damage fall off. Maybe healing fall off as well. But I think she's going to work well with Wrecking Ball overall. Let's talk about Overwatch heroes always having big boots / shoes. Isn't that weird? It is kind of weird, but I dig it. I really like big ass shoes for some reason. I don't. There's just something so goofy about them. I feel like they just work so well in the cartoony style of Overwatch. Like Kiriko's big ass shoes are like, why? And Space Rangers is like showing up Kiriko even. It's like, oh, you thought your shoes are obnoxiously big? Check these out. It's so goofy. Sonic vibes with them big ass shoes, yeah. Rocking them J's. Yeah, Kiriko spitting her fake ass Yeezys. I know this ain't real. No way she's dropping money on that. Bye, Scorpio. What size are those? Size like 20. What faction do you think that tank hero is going to be? We don't even know their name yet. I have no idea. Like, genuinely, we know nothing about the next tank hero. We know a vague idea of what their face looks like. And even that is so highly exaggerated that I'm willing to bet we're utterly off base in terms of it being like a junker or a mutant or something. It's so stylized, you can't even tell. People just assume it's a junker because it looks gruff and seems to have spikes. And it's like, maybe it's a junker. It could be. It could also be something completely different. We have no idea. So yes, she is a Martian from Mars. But like a human Martian because, you know, ancestry from Earth, presumably. Well, on that note, we should probably play some actual matches, don't you think? It's only been, what, 2 hours? We can play for a bit. Alright, everybody say goodbye to the Juno video. Goodbye, Juno video. Goodbye. It was nice seeing you. Alright. Give me 1 second. Do. Gotta get Overwatch running. Big shoe meta. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, doctor. Alright. Things should be in order. See, look, we still have Juno. She's in the game right there. Well, not anymore. You know what? I will work on my Summer Games challenges. What do we actually have to do for this? Volleyball, 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 Lucio ball, Lucio ball. And we can start with a bit of volleyball. What do you think of Juno so far? You think she looks really cool and fun to play. I think she looks super cute. I'm excited to play her in game and see how she feels. I'm withholding further thoughts and judgment until then because I don't want to speak too soon. I want to see her firsthand. Yes, Juno should be coming at the normal update time. Placing Kiriko already such an aggro takeover. She's just the new hot character. We don't know what sort of staying power she has. What if Juno releases and I end up hating her? You ever think about that? What if I end up hating her and I never play her and she never shows up on the channel ever again? What? Gotta remember strats for this. I haven't played this in like a year. What? Did I not just touch the ground? No, 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 no. What? No! Oh my god. Swear to god, these teammates are sabotaging me. Oh my god. How she feels, you say? Yeah, I gotta get a feel for her, you know? You gotta get my hands on her and see. I'm stopping. I'm not gonna continue that. Back to shucking corn in the kitchen. Ooh. Shuck a few ears for me while you're at it, if you don't mind. God dang it. Oh. No! I messed that one up. Yeah. Oh. Oh my. Yeah. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Almost got demonetized? Nah, I'm fine, don't you worry. Ooh. Ooh, alright, alright. What? No! What? Oh my god. I don't want to play volleyball anymore. Yeah. Don't get good me. It's my teammates. It's their fault, clearly. Oh my Genji. The team game after all. Yeah, exactly. See? It's my teammate's fault, not mine. Stop it. What? How did that? What? Oh my god, this Genji. Why is their Genji gotta be better than our Genji? Yeah, they suck. Been enjoying Zenless Zone Zero lately. Combat in that game feels phenomenal. I don't know anything about that game. Thank you, Genji. Forgot how long these games are. Could I just have like the Juno video like up and running in the corner during this? Whoops. Is that what I should do? I was the new character. Well, they're not out yet. They come out tomorrow. But we are very much looking forward to playing her. Yoink. Just let it end. Just let it end. Ugh. Juno in volleyball next year? Maybe. If she gets a summer skin. Yeah, here, let me... There we go. Now I'm really like one of those AFK streamers. Wow. Such content. What'd you miss? Everything. Tinte, you're back. We definitely weren't thirsting over Juno, so don't worry. We definitely weren't freeze framing on her booty or anything like that, so don't worry. We're being nice here. Yeah, should I just set this to like an AFK stream when I go to bed tonight, just playing the Space Ranger video over and over? That would be so scummy. But like, there are so many people who actually do that and make bank, so. That's your wife, Tinte? I don't see no wedding certificate. Ooh. All right, all right, all right. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Holy mo! Oh. was hoping to spike it there. Yes, yes! Woo, let's go! She's single for everyone to use. I don't know if I'd say that, but... Waiting to see what other characters they pull out. If you keep waiting too long, Marcus, you might never get a waifu. You can't just keep waiting for something better. Sometimes you just gotta pull the trigger on something that's good enough. What? Woo! Way to go. I got nice teammates. You want a female tank that's like Doc Ock? That would be interesting. A Doc Ock type tank. Eh. Woo! I don't think that's proof, Tinte. I don't think that would hold up in court. I don't think double-edged is a licensed minister or pastor or whatever it is. I could be wrong, though, for all I know. Whoa! What? We just bounced off the ground. What is this janky ass game mode? What is this? What? This broken ass mode. No, no, no. Called Ghetto Ball. There are no rules. We make it up as we go. Like Calvin Ball. Come on, come on. There we go. Yeah, how come Wrecking Ball isn't this mode? Have to get good because we're winning.
Odds of success
I think the enemy needs to get good. Ooh, let's go. Blocking the redeems. Oh, I just realized, yeah, they're over. All right, next time I'm not mid rally, I'll adjust the layers. There we go. Quick, quick. Wait, that's the wrong one. Okay. Redeems should be on top of the video now if one of you wants to check it. There you go. Now you can use your redeems to block the Juno video. As if that was a thing you guys wanted to do for some reason. I don't know. It's actually funny how it's like perfectly centered on the Juno video. What up, guys? Taking a call. Back from watching fireworks. Ooh. Hope it was a nice fireworks show. I do love me some fireworks. Yeah. What? No one should block Juno? Well, tell that to Kiriko every time she climbs in that jar. Yeah. No! How could this happen? Wrecking Ball should have been the ball itself. He was in Lucio Ball that one year after he first released. The ball made squeaking noises, but I think it was only that 1 year that it did that, and then it went back to normal. I know we'd win. Easy. Whenever you play volleyball as Winston, you always play the roar mode after a victory. Of course. Gotta show your dominance. Yeah, let's go.
Behold the hamster. Behold the champion.
Okay, let me check what I exactly need to do for these challenges. Yeah. Score. 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 No, this is complete. Oh, wins grand double, of course. As a team, score 3 points with ultimate plays in Winston. There, we got 2 out of 3. These should actually be pretty easy. I just gotta win Winston's once more. And then we can swap to Lucio Ball. Down and down and down. Take care, Knuckles. Have a good one. Excuse me, Marcus? What is this about people sitting on your face? Excuse me? Does this have to do with your fixation on big characters? New character seems very fun. Think she'll be a popular hero similar to Mercy, Curie, and Diva. Expect lots of great skins for her. Oh yeah, they're gonna milk the hell out of her. And no, not in the sus way. Well, I guess it is kind of sus exploiting a character to sell cosmetics. Juno D's nuts? What? Who's up? It's me, Winston. Juno got heaps. Yeah! Forget cake, she's the whole damn bakery.
I brought orange slices for everyone. I made some noise.
Val win the volleyball game 3 times, you should play comp once. No thank you. I blame Mercy.
Someone call?
Enemy radar contact.
Serve it up.
How does Juno walk around if the gravity difference? Well, I think that's why she has her spacesuit and why she floats everywhere. Because she literally couldn't walk otherwise. Her bone mass would be too low. Wait, no.
Combat protocols activated.
Woo! Let's go! No bone at all. He's just floppy muscle lady. Not muscle in that sense, though. It's like you deactivate her suit and she just dissolves into a puddle on the floor, and you're like, oh. It's not what I expected. First, my big, clumsy ape fists. Oh, you know the artists are going to make her thick. She's going to be dummy thick. Believe you me. Ooh. What? Oh my god, I'm gonna skin you alive, Echo. You don't even have skin. I'll give you skin just so I can rip it off you. You worthless machine. What? What the hell is that? Putting skin sack. I don't know if I like that terminology for it, but... Not this shit again. Oh, just bounce off the ground, why don't it? Notice how that only ever happens on their side, never ours. Convenient, right? Feel like every stream your presence slowly dwindles as nobody says hi to you at the start of the stream and nobody said welcome back when you came back from the shower and fireworks. Well, maybe if you were here at the start of the stream, we'd say hello. I feel like you're never here anymore, SMGH. I don't even know you anymore. You used to always come around, and now it's once in a blue moon.
Dusting off. Taking flight.
I am so sick of this. Every time. I'm just gonna bounce off the ground. Screw the rules of volleyball. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Never in Ian's favor, though. Oh, heaven forbid. Always against him.
Someone call?
Oh, that was a good spike on their part. You were at the start of the stream, and I said hello at the start of the stream, and you didn't say anything, and then you didn't show up until later. SMGH, if that even is your real name. Oh. Nice.
Score up for you. Ready, set, serve.
It's the only game mode where you can somewhat chill. There's a few modes where you can chill, but this is definitely a chill one. Volleyball and chill. Beachgoer's way.
Gaining altitude.
No! Eh. No, no, no! Echo! Blame Echo. boy. Oh boy. Ugh. Well, Scorpio, have you found any fan arts? I'll let you do the searching so I don't have to. Don't get good, me. One more, and then we go to Lucio Ball. What a beautiful day to suffer as I have.
Yes.
Who's the best personality in Overwatch? That's actually a good question. Who does have the best personality? Reinhardt's got a great personality. Malga's is pretty good too. No! What? Juno's voice actor sounds goofy to you? I don't think she sounds goofy. She sounds pretty chill.
Establishing aerial position. Free to engage.
What? I hate this game mode. Yeah, it's... There we go. All right, the comeback is now. Let's go. Return of the century.
Enemy contact.
Ugh. Check media dump in Discord. Is there like something important I should see, or is it like something you just want to share? Ooh, you know what I just realized? If Juno's VA does a lot of like anime work and stuff, then she probably goes to conventions and does like autographs and stuff there. We might be able to get to meet her someday. Woo! It's regarding your proof of marriage. Oh, I see. I see. Is it over? Juno getting all future anime collabs. She probably will get a bunch. Let's be real. You realize, Tinte, you can't just sign me as a witness. I have to be the one to sign as a witness. And I did no such thing, nor did I witness any such thing. So, yeah. I don't think that counts. You played on any consoles growing up? If so, which consoles did you play on when you were younger? I played the Wii and the Wii U, basically. And DS, if you're talking mobile. Or portable, or whatever. Reddit, you're a witness? The only thing I witnessed is your heinous attempt at falsifying documents. That's the only thing I've witnessed here today, Tinte. Juno is not your wife. She may very well be your waifu, but she's not your wife. You do not get stakes on her. You have to share her with the class, which is a really weird thing to say, I just realized. But still. Oh, I still got to do the ultimate. Too bad we're going to Lucio Ball. Wait, can I do remix? Lucio Ball, restore, remix. Remix. Good. I did have the Wii U. How else was I supposed to play Pikmin 3? So the Wii U as a console actually wasn't that bad. It was more convoluted than it needed to be, and the marketing around it was abysmal. But the Wii U was actually like a decent system. It had good games on it. It had Smash Bros. It had the Wind Waker remake. A lot of good stuff. Bye, SMGH. Take care. Wait, Double Edge, you're like offering to wed people now? I may need to hit you up later or something. Woo! Lucio! I know we're all Lucios, but still. Oh yeah, I'm getting to use the new lifeguard skin, I just realized. No. Oh, come on. We are in the lead, at least. Woo! Woohoo! Let's go! Speaking of the Wii U, I actually booted up my Wii U for the first time in like years the other day to play something. And I'm getting an issue with mine where my Wii U is dying. So I got to figure out how to solve that before it's dead so completely and I lose all my data, but it sucks. You had to suffer through volleyball until you got that challenge done, and you should too before you play Lucio Ball. No, I want to play the fun mode. God, I keep forgetting there's a re-queue button now. Rip Wii U. I know. I know. All my Pikmin data, all my Smash Bros data. It'll be gone forever unless I can find a way to save it. It's really annoying though. It has to like... It's like a hardware component that's like deteriorating. It's a known issue with the Wii U as well that people are starting to see pop up. Oh, poor Wii U. All those memories of my childhood soon to be gone. Nothing but dust in the wind. Why is this queue taking so long? Man, we're getting a bunch of XP from this. Your childhood was Super Nintendo. Yeah, that was a bit before my time. Earliest console I remember playing was technically the GameCube, though I didn't personally own one.
Them on the spot. Crank up the game.
Ah, own goal, stupid. Stupid. Why didn't we get Winston's Beach Volleyball remix? Like, that was clearly the way to go. Because remix is just better Lucio Ball. So why not remix Beach Volleyball too, you know? Multiple balls in the air. Oh.
This is my favorite part.
Pew. No. Oh. Pow.
Turn it up, turn it up.
No. About to say, I was like, has there been a gold ball yet?
Can't beat this feeling.
Nope. What? No, how could this happen? No, I'm bad. Oh boy. Eh. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
Crank up the game. Over there. This is my favorite part. An amazing step.
Boop it back. Boop it. There we go.
Oh, let's break it down. Nice shot. Louder this time.
I'm pretty sure Wii U support has ended already. I don't think I'd be able to get any sort of warranty replacement on mine. It's something I'd have to fix myself. Which there is a known way to fix it. It's just a pain in the ass.
Oh, let's break it. Damn! Amp up this beat. Oh, now that's playing the beautiful game. This is my favorite part.
Come on, we just gotta not let them score the gold. Unless we could just go full defense at this point.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Best defense is a good offense. Ooh. They may have gotten the gold, but we're still in the lead.
Amp up this beat.
Yeah, let's do it. Grandparents owned a Genesis or a Master System, depending on what country you live in. Old consoles were reliable and sturdy. Yeah, I mean, a lot of them are still kicking today. Like, I have friends who still own N64s that, like, still work just fine. They didn't get the Wii U tech issues.
Welcome to the Summer Games. Let's put them on the spot. 3, 2, 1. This is my favorite part. Go! Bend it like Lucio.
Odds of success increasing.
Nope.
Hand the gun. You want that louder?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Where's our defense?
Let's get loud.
Yeah! Let's go! Woo!
Louder this time.
Intellivision gaming system? I don't know if I've ever even heard of that.
You want that louder?
Ooh.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Yes!
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Mm.
Amp up this beat. Nice shot.
Come on, we just gotta hit 3 more before they get one, and then we can end it. Oh, come on.
Bend it like Lucio. Louder
Oh, come on. Everyone just making wedding certificates for their waifus now? Come on now, chat. Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god, that was an amazing match. Woo! 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 Pump it up! Look at that ball spin. What the heck? Yo. Lucio sounds like a screeching chicken when he does the fist punch. He sounds like a screeching something for sure. I'll give you that. Oh man. All right. That might be all the Lucio ball I have to play. I guess I should check. Where are we with the challenges here? Yeah. I mean, I got some like general grinding here. I should probably finish this one. I should probably finish this one. Ugh. All right, I'll get this one done. You're making your own wedding certificate without your parents knowing? They're gonna just stumble across it. And, like, you know how that's gonna play out. Who should I play? Mercy? Baptiste? Winston? Ugh, I'm already bored. Love how Blizzard's doing trial weekends for new heroes. Gives the chance to have fun and get used to them. Yeah, it's definitely good for helping to tune the hero prior to their proper release. I do think it kind of takes the wind out of the sails of their actual release, though. Because then it's like, come season 12, would be like, we've already played Juno. Don't get good, me. We're smashing today, don't you know? No need to get good. Ah. Can I get some? Oh. Hey, I wanted to spike that. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. What? When is the Juno playtest? Tomorrow. It starts tomorrow and runs for the weekend. Save the actual content for next season, not this filler of nothingness. I'm really curious what's going to happen in the latter half of Season 11. Especially now that we know the playtest is, like, this weekend. Still, technically, we're in the first half of the season. Like, what the heck is going to be happening in the latter half of Season 11? There's nothing! They're going to release the Lifeguard skins and the Rhine mythic weapon. But other than that, there's nothing in the latter half. I wonder if they're going to surprise us with something. Or if it really is just going to be nothing. Second half is going to be boring. Unless they surprise us with, like, psych, PvE's back. Something like that, you know. But I feel like we would have heard whispers of that, at least, if it was in the works. It's been a little too quiet. Although I am curious what they're going to say in that 6v6 video that Aaron's apparently putting together. And if they give any more context for the tank changes we've seen. Which, oh, surprise, surprise, by the way. It seems like a lot of content creators are like, oh, maybe we jumped the gun on hating these tank changes. It's like, wow, you think? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's coming. Oh, there it goes again. There the game goes cheating again. Doesn't the Juno trailer show a bit of PvE of Winston in May? What? Does it? Where? At the beginning when she's first coming down? What? Oh, no you don't. That count as an ult? I ulted when I hit it. I wasn't still ulting when it pointed, though. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Genji, please. No, my stupid ape arms. They couldn't do it.
Enemy radar contact.
Ah, finally.
A magnificent play.
All right, what do we have left? Wait, did that not count? What? But I ulted when I hit it. Oh, I have to play this stupid mode again. God damn it. Can I just not get this one? I don't even care about Venture. The 11 days. Still got 11 days. I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush to get things done. Not this, at least. Stop it. Stop it. Well, you know what? I think I might end stream here. I've gone for a while. We said everything there is to say about Juno. I'm sick of beach volleyball and don't want to play it anymore. So, perhaps we leave it there. How many games left for Transformers? Good question. 13. Assuming I lose them all. So that's easy. That's easy to just grind out. 4 days left, though. I gotta be careful I don't accidentally let that time out. Well, I'll be playing this weekend because of Space Ranger, so yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm definitely gonna get that. Anyways, thank you everybody who tuned into the stream today. I hope you all had a lovely time talking about the new hero who's going to be here tomorrow, and I'll be here playing her tomorrow. I certainly hope to see you all tuning in to see how that goes. It'll be fun. I'm excited. I'm excited. But on that note, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Hope you all get a good night's rest leading up to the trial tomorrow. And until next time, goodbye.